So I've just about had it really. Oh, really have just about had it. See, there's someone waiting up there now. That's supposedly the normal man. But, and another one here. So, this is ridiculous. And then we've got the music going. And we've got... So we have two there, one here, and one waiting for me just about 20 feet in front. This is ridiculous. You know, this is as soon as I come out the door. This is just the people. You know, your so-called real people, which are an android patrol system because they're technologically controlled and they are not human. They're not real life. I don't care. I'm moving fast here and out of breath, and I can't hold the mobile in the other hand because I took a fall straight after when I went to get the coffee, straight after I folded up on the video. There was an indentation in the pavement, in other words, you know, where my foot went, even though I've walked there many a time. In a hurry. Where do these people all come from? They're not people. I must keep my composure. I apologise so much yesterday for screaming. I really don't mean to do that. You know, it's just the Matrix getting the negative energy out of a human being, draining you at this last, bringing those that are left. See, this is my street. Now look at the number of cars that will come down a few house street. Look at that. And here we have someone getting out of the car there, see? They will just pile on in and out this street all day. There's one over there in the car. None of this will come out in the video. There we have the motorbike that only just come down the street, now is leaving. Come down for nothing. Parked in front of me. I didn't get that on the thing, but he looked at me. Parked, one coming down. Look, there's too many people here. This car will come round. No, it'll go up to the Innocent bus depot. See, there's actually three people. There's an orange jacket in that car there. There's one there, and there's one coming down in front. And there are two up there on the corner, which I'll show you if I walk around. This is just around the house. I've just come out from my house, and I'm once again filming on empty because I'm angry, and I'm sorry about that because it doesn't look good. I know, but I will compose myself. But see, I can only use one hand. If I wasn't so angry, I would just be concentrating on fixing up my hand. But you know, it's not functional. I can't hold anything in it because I took the fall onto my left side. Could have been much worse. They even called the ambulance and all that rigmarole. Of course, at this time, they're only interested in the virus because the virus is us. That's all they are interested in. You know, like, unless you've got a mask on, if you're dying in the gutter, they won't even help you. Now, look here. We've got two people. This is a part where no one would ever come up here or lurk around the park. But look, we've got two up here. I'm not going to speak because otherwise they'll hear me. Two there. And look, this is new because they can't put the obviously work people here because they've had work going on all along here for weeks and weeks and weeks. So we have to have the fake exercise people right up in this corner, right opposite the bus depot. I'm sorry that my filming is all over the place. I know it normally is, but today it will be worse because today it will be... We have our joggers, and there we have two going into the bus depot there. Look, there's too much activity here for... This park used to be just basically almost empty most of the time. And when you come up round here, this is the back way, you see. I'll have to stop, I'm out of breath. See, they just perch themselves there as watch people. They're just your Android watchers. I don't even know what I'm saying here. I wish I could keep my composure so that I use the right words and sound as though I'm intelligent. I'm doing my best to sound as though I'm intelligent and know what I can. I know, look, there's the bus depot just there. I've got to stop and take a breath, yeah? I was even going to walk around. There's an orange jacket just coming up behind there, but it's not going to come out in the video. So, when I say orange jacket, that's like open, for me anyway, all the orange jackets that swarm around Leichhardt, because they have been. Yesterday, after I had the accident, I then had to get home, because obviously I didn't go to hospital, and actually they don't want you to go to hospital either, but of course with the virus you've got an excuse that but I mean if you'd have had, if you broke something, which has always been a fear, so I was I gave them a lot of energy yesterday in more ways than one. I would be, I'd have to say I gave them a lot of energy yesterday. Can't be helped sometimes. They're going to take it one way or the other, That's the way I see it. See, we have someone jogging up here. You never had all these people jogging around here. You never had any people jogging around this park, before the Matrix opened up on me. You had them only jogging around the water part, which is like a mile away where you have but now, because, and they've got an excuse to do it around me to send more people. So he's jogging up in front. They're not joggers. Oh, my hand is, I'm trying to hold it with both hands because I normally only hold the mobile with both hands, but I can really only hold it with one, but I'm not mobile. See, there's someone standing there in front of me in the park, but it's not going to come out. There's another lot there. Of course, they've got their usual dogs. That's an excuse. Here's another one coming up with the dog. Everyone in Leichhardt has a dog. It makes them look real, you see. They are not real people. They are not real people. I can't emphasise that enough. I get angry when I say it because there are very few real people left. These are technically controlled people. They themselves just download human consciousness from people like you and me, if you're a real person. It's downloaded to them because this is a total technological matrix they've took completely over. And it's done through technology. I don't know how it's done because I don't understand these things, but I know for a fact that it is done because I see it being done to me every day. If you see your own thoughts popping up in people, even people that you might have even people if you sort of randomly know them, like your neighbours, where they know things that they shouldn't know, and then they are mimicking you. They've changed their whole personality because they change their personalities according to what serves them. They're not a consistent real life person. I know we all do. I know that we all, to befriend people or to make ourselves acceptable, we will mimic those we like and all this sort of thing. That's normal, but not to where you change your whole personality and your, every single thing about you, and you pretend to have interests and hobbies even that you don't have. It's a bit like me when I used to collect dolls. And then you see men, your male neighbours, with all dolls lined up on the windowsill outside the house even. because they do these things because they're not real people. So they, in order to get other real people to be friends with them so that they can then control them and influence them and take them down, really, if you think of it, because they will end up extracting negative energy from any person they come into. They will take the spirit from you. They will take your positive spirit from you. You will be depleted over time. I know, because this has happened to me. But until you're aware of it, you think you don't know what to think of it. In fact, sometimes you try even harder to rectify situations because you, as I've said before, you blame yourself. Look at all these people. See, there's 3 people over there. There's 1 there. There's 2, 3 there. There's 4, 5, 6 over there. There's 1 coming in front here. It's not going to come out in the mobile. And there's 1 coming up in a green jacket in the distance. No, there's 2 coming up in the distance. So I've got 1, 2. What I'm trying to say is that in the past you wouldn't get all these people surrounded. This is the top of the park. So this is like the back. This is not your main street. Your main street's down the front there. This is the back part. The school is closed. See over there? You can see yourself. I'm trying to make sense here. I know I sound a bit desperate. But that's a vacant lot there. That is a vacant lot. Look at that. See, that's what's there. There's nothing there. That's been closed for years and years. It's like an empty... Some siren going there distracting me. Some sort of empty, abandoned, long since abandoned. They did want to renovate it into a car park, but little old me objected. When they sent a thing, if anyone had objected, I was the only person who objected to turning this derelict, useless sheds that are ugly and old and nothing in them, no one goes even in there, into more of a car park to serve that mysterious bus depot that's there. But for strangely enough, I don't know why, but it's been 20 years and they haven't done it because of that, which is kind of weird. I wondered about that because I was so surprised. I thought, why would I bother signing that and sending it in? Because it's a foregone conclusion that, of course, they're going to make it into a car park. That would be logical. But they haven't. And I'm not going to give you my reasons for why I objected and didn't want it pulled down. Because even you real people would probably think my reasons were perhaps a little bit ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to tell you. It was because I used to see my little, what they call bin chickens, the ibises that I've shown you outside the place, the birds. I saw them sitting on top of it, and some of the pigeons probably actually make a home of that on the inside, probably, because they do that sort of thing. So basically that was my lame reason. I have to admit that it was probably lame, but it's still there, as you can see, so it's interesting. I don't understand that at all, because no one would object to that being pulled down. Certainly not around Leichhardt, but it's still there. But all I'm trying to point out too is that there shouldn't be any people around up the top here because there's nothing here. You've got your bus depot there, so you've got your 2 people there. There's 1 in the distance. I'm going to have to fold up here. I'm only making this video today. I'm just going to try to show, as I'm just slowly going to walk down to Parramatta Road, but I'm not going to film it all. All I'm going to do is, if I see the orange jackets on the street, like I did yesterday and every other day, they'll probably play possum for the video, to show you how much presence there is just in a small area, because I'm only walking a few blocks, of these orange jackets workmen that are not real workmen. They are your undercover disciples, operatives, fake workers for the Matrix God entity and its program that is being levelled against real human beings. What is this car coming up here for? It's a dead end there. There's nothing there. Watch what she does. She can't go through. I'm just going to show she's going to park in here. But why would she park? There's empty sheds there. She's not a bus driver, I wouldn't think. She's not going to go on the bus depot, and the buses would long be out by now. This is daylight. This is the middle of the day. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, okay? As you can see. More people coming round. As you can see, they've all got the masks on. Actually, I haven't got my mask on. I actually made a boo-boo there. I'll have to put it on. I have to put it on only if I want to go and get the coffee in the 7-Eleven, because you have to sign in, and I don't sign in. It's the only place where they don't watch you to see that you sign in, where they've got a security man on the door. So I don't sign in. But I'm still on video camera, so if I put the mask on, they can't see who I am, hopefully. So if they catch me out that I haven't signed in, they won't be able to see what I look like to track me down. Even though, of course, they're tracking me right this very minute and they know everything I'm doing. But they still have to play it by the Matrix fake human laws. See, all this is around me is the real Matrix covertly tracking, watching, patrolling, suppressing human beings. But because they haven't taken over completely at an open level on the real humans that are left, because they want to keep the ones that are in the dark still in the dark. Because of that, they still play openly, or apparently openly, in this so-called real world by the rules and regulations that we think are the reality. So if they say, someone hasn't signed in, they have to catch you out on the video camera. They have to catch you not doing it. They know I'm not doing it right now. Maybe they don't care. Up to this point, they have stretched the lockdown for longer and longer. It looks as though this lockdown will now go on for another 2 months, maybe, which I thought it would be 2 weeks when it first come in, because normally it's only a very short time. So they keep extending it until supposedly everyone's vaccinated. That seems to be the agenda that they're actually saying. See, this lady is coming up here with the dog right in front of me. Why is she walking up here? The off-leash part is further round. See, but that's but I'm folding up anyway. I shall try to film. It'll only be short videos because I can't hold this. Actually, I'm surprised that my hand is holding up better than what I thought. I really thought I was in real trouble yesterday because I feel all those things, and the Matrix knows that too. But maybe I had a little bit of... I almost felt that I was getting some unknown protection, strangely enough. Oh, that lady is still sitting in the car. See, that's a patrol car. Look, see how she pulled in? You saw that. She's still sitting there in the car. She's not going anywhere. She's just sitting in there pretending to drink. Why would someone pull up in a car and sit there? She will sit there till I go. There's another one there sitting on the fence in front of me. They're obvious. They're blatant, but not if I was talking to a human in the dark. This would not seem blatant. They'd say, I am paranoid. Here we have the same fella coming round that's supposedly jogging round, but I'm folding up until I can show the orange jackets, because that's a bit more obvious for everyone.